everybody, Douglas Blair Roberts here, the Super Vader 400, and of course, the brown skinned human coming back at you with another series of reviews. And this time, this is my review of three brand new Disney sitcoms, and that is Sydney to the Max, Cooper and Cami Ask the World, and Gabby Duran and the Insitables. I said three, I meant to say four, and four Ravens Home. These four sitcoms, these four sitcoms these four sitcoms and the various animated television shows Disney Channel has are making Disney Channel real exciting again. Disney Channel in the late 2010s is way better than it was in that god awful 2011 2000 through 2016 era, and it's all thanks to shows like Ravens Home and Andy Mack. Ravens Home still continues to this day. Andy Mack is no longer on the channel, but its impact and presence is still felt today in these brand new sitcoms. So, um, with that being said, let's get started right now. It doesn't matter what you think because this is my world and we can do whatever we want. Hey everybody, it's time for part two of my review of the Disney sitcom Cooper and Cami Ask the World. Like I said, I saw this sitcom in Sydney to the Max for the first time 2 weeks ago, and I instantly became a fan of both of these sitcoms, and especially this um this sitcom for its cool characters, zany, weird, and quirky humor, and changing up the formula in sitcoms. And this sitcom, once again, just like Sydney to the Max, reminds me of 2000s Disney Channel. The sitcom is like a cross between Good Luck Charlie. The house they live in looks like the same house from Good Luck Charlie, and it's like set in like the South. Uh, uh, um, um, it's set in like the country side, and the characters speak with country like accents, and and it's and a much better and superior version of iCarly and Bizarre is this show, because most of the show revolves around Cooper, brother brother and sister Cooper and Cami interacting with their fans who are called the Ratherheads, and I'm asking them, and on each show asking them what would they rather do. Sometimes this plays into the plot of the episode. They'll get into a situation, then they'll have their fans. They'll have their fans vote on a specific solution to the problem. The show follows the misadventures of Cooper and Cami, brother and sister. They're
So, here's today's question. Would you rather
they're
play beach volleyball with a walrus?
they're much their
Honey, we're trying.
their much older sister Charlotte rather and and their younger brother who is occasionally used as a prop on their show, Ollie rather, and of course their single mother Rebecca Metz as Jenna rather. Rather is also their last name, which I'm just now figuring out now. Other reoccurring characters, and of course their friend Albert Tisai Fred. These five characters I just mentioned are pretty much your main characters in the show. Main characters in the show. Your other supporting characters include Kevin Daniels, the overly emotional and silly principal
Is there any chance
of
we could never
North
ever discuss
North
this? I think
Plains
that would be best.
North Plains Day School, and Jaden Bartels as Peyton, Coop's girlfriend and gaming partner, and of course and and many more characters including Delaware, Tammy's best friend, um Minnie, Cammy's Minnie and Pam, Cammy's enemies, and Trina Stokes as Nev, Fred's girlfriend, and Gus D. St. Giers as Dixon, a hockey player, and Charlotte's boyfriend are pretty much the reoccurring characters on this show. Well, anyway,
The whole area is overflowing with wildlife.
yeah. The only things I do not like about this show,
If you want to sound cool.
it shows are the older sister Charlotte rather. Her actor Olivia Sanabia occasionally overacts, and her character is just overly emotional. She's one of those feminist environmental people, and it's sometimes in the show that can be really annoying and cringeworthy. The only other thing I don't like about the show is the character of Fred. Actually, I like this, but I can see why someone else would hate it. The character of Fred in A Change of Pace. Usually, the Asian is usually one of the smarter ones in these sitcoms. He's the silly. Here he's the silly, dim-witted, goofy guy. Is Fred, Coop's best friend. Coop's best friend. Those are the only two things I don't like about this show. Followed by their their terrible ratings. Just like Sitting to the Max, they're in
That's cool.
they're in the 0 point
Sorry, I was thinking about Peyton.
the 0.5 the 0 points. The point ratings, point ratings, they can't even get a 1. And once again, just like Sitting to the Max, this is one of your newest premiering shows and is barely featured on the show. Instead, reruns of Jesse and Bunked, and new premieres of Bunked are featured predominantly throughout the channel. What else about this sitcom? Oh yes, favorite episodes.
What do you say?
I like both season 1 and 2, with season 2 being vastly superior. Just like with Sitting to the Max, the characters are older. Much more mature, and the child characters are older, much more mature, and the acting is so much better in part 2. And season 2 is when I started watching the show. My favorite episode is the most recently premiered episode, Would You Rather Rip Your Pants, which is playing in the background, and of course
Until
Um,
then, I'm
the
starving.
very first
You wanna
episode
start
I
a table
saw, Would
underneath
You
us?
Rather Crash? Would you rather
We
crash
too.
a
This place is hopping. We're
would
the
you rather
only
crash a
people here.
wedding with Coop, Cami, and
Not anymore.
Fred?
You girls just walked in.
Fred accidentally
I don't think we're
crashed
out tourists.
Charlotte's
Ben, you might wanna
Charlotte's
look
wedding.
Fine.
Then of course,
But I
would
better
you
not,
rather
Freckles.
dress like a pilgrim?
Wow.
Pilgrim where
Brunettes for your hair. Peyton had hair.
Coop where Coop um where Coop
Hey,
Jenna
excuse me.
Hi, sorry.
where
I haven't seen you here before.
yeah, would you rather dress like a pilgrim? Don't remember the plot of the episode, but it involved Charlotte's boyfriend and her ex. That was basically the plot.
I'm sorry, but I actually grabbed the key first.
Yeah, but you kinda didn't.
Then of course, would you
Excuse me.
rather go to
No, but it
prom?
looks like
Would you
from your
rather
shirt
go to
that you
prom?
work here, so
And
don't
of
you
course,
follow the motto, the customer
another
always
funny
right?
episode. I can't remember the name of the episode, but
you're not.
it was a funny episode where
I'm not someone you would
where
expect in a formal setting, but when I
the
gotta
character
go,
of Charlotte sat on a farting
So
chair that made a fart
Spoiled little
sound while
summer
she was
tourist
trying to
who
get
wants what
her
she
boyfriend to
wants.
ask her to the prom, and her boyfriend gets scared and leave. Throughout the episode, she thinks it's the farting chair, but it's because but it wasn't that. It was because her boyfriend wasn't comfortable asking her out to the prom or something like that. Well, anyway,
What is that?
those are my favorite episodes of Coop and Cami. And the last thing I like about Coop and Cami, I can't believe I almost forgot, and that is the very awesome Ask the World. That is the very awesome Ask the World theme song performed by actors Rudy Rock, Rudy Rose Turner, who portrays Cammy, and Dakota Lotus, who portrays Cooper. Albert Tasai portrays Fred. Paxton Booth portrays Ollie Rather, and Rebecca Metz portrays Jenna Rather, and Olivia Sanabia portrays Charlotte Rather. I don't recognize any actor. On this show, but all the actors are great. So yeah, Coop and Cami. Just like Sydney and the Max, another awesome sitcom that's making Disney Channel awesome and exciting to watch. Sucks it had to premiere in such a terrible era of Disney Channel. I didn't talk that long on this video. If you don't want to hear the rest of the music, turn the video off right now.
Please have some cleaning supplies here, please.